What is up, YouTube? How's everybody doing today? This is Everything is Tech here from EverythingISTech.com and SocialWallpapers.net. In this video, I have my review of the Sony PSVita. Now, this is the all-new portable gaming system from Sony that has been launched in Japan and all the other countries for a while now, and it finally hit the US market. Now, this has been demoed on E3, which is the gaming show of the year, and it goes by for a week, and then Sony and Nintendo and Microsoft show all their gaming systems. And again, this was demoed in E3, and again, the PS Vita has a lot of speculation since the E3 with its Uncharted demo and all the other games it has available right now. So in this video, I will be going over all the things you want to know about the PS Vita. I'll be going over the specs, how games look on this, and all the things you'd really want to know. So let's get right into it. So first of all, I just want to give a really quick rundown of all the specs on the PS Vita and give you a really quick look at the actual device itself. So first things first is the actual screen itself. The screen is a 5-inch OLED touchscreen with a resolution of 960 by 544. So for all you non-geeks out there, this pretty much means that the PS Vita has a really nice display, and all the picture and text on this is really crisp and clear. In addition, Sony managed to add a really nice multi-touch pad behind the device that you can use during your gameplay. As far as taking pictures goes, this does have two cameras, one in the front and one in the back, one front and back facing camera, and both those cameras support a resolution of up to 640 by 480 VGA quality. So again, your pictures and videos don't look that great, but again, it gets the job done, and I guess that's what matters for most people out there. Also, the PS Vita comes with a A9 processor chip, which is a quad-core processor, and the Vita also comes with 256 megabytes of RAM, so that allows you to get all your multitasking done really efficiently. Last but not least, you also have a microphone and a stereo speaker on the actual device, along with Wi-Fi and 3G capabilities, and also a built-in GPS. There's also a lot of other features on the PS Vita that really won't matter too much, but this pretty much sums up the overall specs and the basic specs of the PS Vita. So taking a really quick look at the bottom of the PS Vita to the side is in the middle you first have your input so you can sync or charge your device. Then next to that towards the right is the audio jack input. This is a 3.5mm jack input so that you can actually plug in your headphones and use that with your PS Vita. Then finally, under the serial number is a slot where you can actually plug in the memory card. Finally, take a look at the top of the PS Vita. You have the L button so you can use it with your games. Next to that is the power button, and then next to that where you see the PS Vita engraving is where you can put in your game slots for your Vita. Then next to that is concealed the HDMI cable where you can plug in your Vita to your television. And then next to that, the two buttons you see are the volume rockers, the decreaser and increaser, and then finally to the right is the right button or the R button. So let's go ahead and turn the PS Vita on. All you have to do is click on the power button on the top and it instantly turns on. So my PS Vita wasn't asleep, so that's why it really quickly turned on. But this is the first page you're going to see. It tells you the date, time, and all the other things you'd want to know about the day. So once you're done looking at that, all you have to do is drag the edge of that paper or page down and it brings you to the actual home screen. Now, before I go ahead and show you the around on the interface, I just want to talk about the touchscreen really quick. The touchscreen is really responsive. It's one of the best touchscreens I've seen, especially on a portable gaming device. And again, really responsive, and all the pictures and text all look really clear through the touchscreen. So besides that, let's go ahead and look at the interface. This is the interface itself, 2 pages, and again, as you get more applications on it, there are more pages you're going to have on your home screen. But besides that, I only have 3 pages. I have Netflix, some of my apps, and live tweet, and music, and all the great things you'd probably see on the home screen. So honestly, I think the home screen is really simple to use. It's really easy to actually understand, and that's what I really like about it. So let's go ahead and open an application like a browser. This is the internet, and let's go ahead and start it. And it turns on, or actually goes to the application really quick. Now, if you actually want to get ahead and go back to the home screen, all you have to do is click on this PS button right over here, and it shows you a really quick glance of the application itself. And then you can switch between applications if you have more than one application running. So let's go ahead and click on trophies, and you can again switch back to trophies or browser, however you like. And if you're actually running low on battery life, or if you want to save the battery life, I would definitely recommend cutting out all the applications you don't want to be using at that moment. So to eliminate the application for the time being, all you have to do is drag that side down, and drag that side down, and it pretty much ends the application. So on the home screen, I do have a couple of apps, and again, the Welcome Park pretty much shows you around on the PS Vita, shows you around like on the features and how to actually use the device. Then you have other apps that allow you to group chat with people. And again, the best thing is that if you actually know anyone from the PSN network, you can actually go ahead and make your own PSN live account, or you can actually talk to people who have a PSN right from their PS3 while you're using your Vita. So you can actually go ahead and text someone who is on a PlayStation, and they would get their IM instantly. So that's really nice. I really like how Sony integrated the PS network onto the Vita, and that also brings along a competition. So if you look at trophies, this actually shows you the trophies you've gotten and your achievements in the game. And that really does bring on really good amount of competition. So I want to go ahead and show you how browser is. Browser isn't the best on this. Again, you have to keep in mind this isn't a tablet or a computer. I mean, this is sort of a kind of a computer. But you have to keep in mind this is a gaming system, so the browser and stuff isn't that worthy in my opinion, because it doesn't have Flash, and the HTML5 support on this isn't that great either. But this is Google, and Google loads up decently fast. As far as just the web browsing experience goes, in general, it's all right. You can get your basic needs done, like checking your email and stuff like that. But besides that, I wouldn't recommend using a browser, especially to watch YouTube videos, because you first of all can't, and it wouldn't be that great anyway. So this is Google. Let's go ahead and show you YouTube on this. I mean, YouTube will load up. But you're not going to get the full features of it. So anyways, typing on this is alright. Again, I'm not a big fan of typing on the Vita because, I mean, all the keys are kind of switched and gathered together, so there's not much room and stuff. But besides that, it's not that big of a deal. And I mean, if you honestly start using the Vita, you'll probably get used to it. But for me, I've been using my iPhone and my Droid, my iPad to type, so I'm not really used to that, to the Vita that much. So this is the YouTube page, and again, you're going to see the advertisements, but you won't actually see the full video of the advertisement because it shows that you have no Flash. So I'll go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, Everything is Tech. Everything is Tech. And yeah, it takes me quite a bit of time to type on this. It's Tech. Okay, and it goes ahead, and it's going to go ahead and load the whole page again, but you're not going to be able to see all the videos playing and all the ads running. So this is the channel, and of course the videos aren't going to play. But the good thing about this is it does display everything but the Flash content and just how you would watch it or see it on the desktop, which is also a benefit in my opinion. But again, if you don't have Flash or HTML5, it really is a bummer. So here's a really quick demo of the Asphalt injection game. It's only a demo, so it's not going to be that great, as far as having levels go. But again, you're going to get the feel of how the game feels. But anyways, I just really want to talk about how the graphics look. The graphics are amazing on this game. I don't know what else I can say. I don't think even the Nintendo can beat the graphics on the PS Vita on their DSs. So anyways, the game has started, and we can go ahead and control the car from the analog sticks. And again, it feels really nice playing on the Vita. You really feel like you have control, and you can use nitro so you can catch up to these guys. And again, the graphics look amazing. I'm not sure if you can tell how the graphics look, as far as the camera goes, but if you look at this in real life, you're definitely going to enjoy the graphics. And again, you have a good amount of sound on the actual game system, the Zero systems. And there you go, I just wrecked my car. But here was a really quick demo of Asphalt Injection. So the next thing I want to cover is the actual market itself. The market, I feel it's not as far, it's not as great as I think it or would like it to be, but again, for the basic needs, I guess it's fine. So in the market, you can download apps, you can download videos, movies, and all that great stuff right from the market itself without having to actually leave your house to buy an actual game. The best thing is if you actually have the memory and you can actually afford the game, you can actually just go ahead and plug in your credit card number and all that information on the PS Vita, and you can download games, full-length games, movies, and pretty much whatever you like. Let's go ahead and look at games for the PS Vita. And this is going to give you a really long list of games. So the game I just demoed, Asphalt Injection, is available on the store for about $27, and you can also download the demo as I did for free, and you can go ahead and test the game out, give it a run for its money, and see if you actually like the game, so you can actually buy it if you do like it. And then those are just some games, and you actually are getting games appear on the PS Vita as each day goes. I mean, there's definitely games coming in almost every day, and you can actually also download Uncharted if you'd like for about $40. And again, it's not bad. So let's go ahead and look into the video section. You have your latest movies like Johnny English Reborn, that's here. You can also look at TV shows, own films, like actually download them to keep it for $5. And I mean, there's just so much you can do. And let's go ahead and take a quick look at the movies, so you can actually get a feel of how the movies are, or what kind of movies are actually on the market. So you have new arrivals, and new arrivals. You have all of these different movies you can download, and again, these are just recent launches, so that's really good. I really like how Sony keeps up with these movie launches. So let's go ahead and go look at actual applications, apps, and there's not many apps available on the market right now. I mean, you have Facebook, you have Vita, you have Netflix, and you have Twitter too, I think. And again, the apps are increasing as the days go, but I mean, I think this still needs a lot of improvement as far as the actual market goes. Last thing I want to talk about is the battery life on this, and the battery life is alright, it's decent. It's just as good as pretty much any PSP in the past. I think you can get at least around 3 to 4 hours worth of gameplay on the Vita with a full charged battery, and you can definitely watch some videos as well and browse the web within that 4 hours or 5 hours of battery life. Again, the battery life, it's okay. It could have been a little bit better, and you know, if PS or Sony could go ahead and stretch out the battery life a little bit longer in the future generation of the Vita, this would definitely be a killer. And as far as battery life goes, really decent, but one good thing I like about this is that the battery charges really quick. I mean, I went from about 10% battery life to 100% in about a few hours, so that's also really great. So you can actually charge this in really tight situations. Finally, this has a few versions out right now in the market. This does have the first bundle, which is about $350, and that's the version I have. It also came out a week earlier, and it actually gives you a memory card and a game and the actual PS Vita that is 3G and Wi-Fi capable. And then the next few versions are actually a 3G version and a Wi-Fi version, which are about $250 to $275. The $275 is for the 3G, and the Wi-Fi is only about $250. So that's not bad at all. It's a really great deal in my opinion. Now you have to just keep in mind when you go ahead and buy the actual game system, you have to actually buy a separate memory card, which is a bit of a bummer. The memory card is about $20 for 4 gigs. I think it's $100 for a 32 gig. So that is really expensive. So you might want to think about that when you go ahead and buy the Vita. But besides the memory card and besides the bugs that are on the PS Vita, I mean, you know, it crashes a lot and stuff like that. Besides all that stuff, I think the Vita is definitely a great purchase. Now, is this actually for you? I mean, honestly, I don't think the PS Vita is for me because I'm not a portable gamer. I really like to game on either the Xbox or the PC or on a national television. I'm not really a big fan of portable gaming. So, as much as I'm trying to keep the bias away, I would personally not recommend the Vita for anyone who wants to go ahead and be gaming and get the full experience like as if you're playing on a PlayStation 3 or an Xbox or a PC. That's not going to happen. As far as the graphics go, again, I have mentioned this. Graphics are fantastic on the PS Vita, but they're not like the PS3. I think this is just between the PS2 graphics and the PS3, so they're right in between. So that is a really great thing about this device, but it's not going to give you that full gaming experience. But on the other hand, for all those people who actually are portable gamers and you have gone with Nintendo, or if you have previous PSPs, this is definitely going to be a great buy. You're really going to like it, especially if you've used a PSP in the past, because, again, this brings back a lot of the PSP aspects with, of course, the analog sticks and the buttons, which definitely makes it enjoyable to play. And, again, it has some of the basic things you're going to need, like Facebook, Twitter, and an actual internet browser. So besides that, if you go ahead and want a portable gaming device, this is definitely going to be a great buy. So to end this video, thanks for watching. This has been my review of the PS Vita. If you have any questions, please go ahead and message me on YouTube or send me an email. This has been Everything is Tech from EverythingISTech.com and socialwallpapers.net. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Peace out.